You know what Super Smash Bros. Is? It's the game that's been enlightening players over 20 years. Numerous cameos by too many series. No wonder they didn't stop making them. But this isn't another documentary Super Smash Bros. Movie. It's about the first game, Super Smash Bros. Or Super Smash Bros. 64, of what I'll be calling it. Released in 1999 and developed by HAL Laboratories, it's in its own special state. It isn't like all the other Super Smash Bros. Games. It's majorly different as well. You have no air dodging, no select stick to do smash attacks, and it's kind of basic if you think about it. The game has a one-player mode, or classic mode it would become. There's also training mode, which basically explains itself in bonus practice 1 and 2. Bonus practice 1 is basically break the target, and it's unique to each player. Bonus practice 2 is where you have to board all the platforms in the level. And that's it for player 1 things to do. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, there's too many! In multiplayer, it's basically just multiplayer with no special modes. It includes time stock, time team, and stock team. You can also add CPUs, which have 9 levels of difficulty. I like the CPUs because I have no friends! Guess how many unlockable characters are? 5, 10, 15, 81, 4. It's just 4. Not the 81 5 of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, just 4. Well, these include Captain Falcon, Ness, Luigi, and Jigglypuff. Captain Falcon can be unlocked by completing the Player 1 mode within 20 minutes. Ness if you complete the Player 1 mode at normal difficulty, or you can go higher with 3 stars less without continuation. You can also see the files and data into characters so you can see little descriptions in the animations. Luigi can just be completed by completing some bonus. And Jigglypuff literally just play through Player 1 mode and it's just unlock. Now let's talk about the stages. The first one is Peach's Castle. It's stylized after Peach's Castle in Super Mario 64, and it has a moving platform under the stage. The second one is Mushroom Kingdom. It's based off the original Super Mario Bros. The third one is Yoshi's Island, or Super Happy Tree. It's based off of Yoshi's Island or Super Mario World 2. The fourth one is Congo Island. It's based off Donkey Kong Country. It also has a funny spinning barrel behind the stage. The fifth is Hyrule Castle, which is based off Legend of Zelda. The sixth is Planet Zebes, and it is based off Metroid. The seventh is Dreamland, and is based off Kirby. Fun fact, this is the only legal stage in Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. The eighth is Sector Z. It's based off Star Fox, and has to be one of the coolest stages ever, with the stage shooting lasers. That's cool. The ninth and the final stage, Saffron City. It is based off Pokemon Red and Blue. And that's it for the maps. Now let's talk a bit about the development. The development of this game is kind of weird. First it started off as Dragon King, the fighting game, which still had all of its mechanics. It was changed when a HAL co-worker suggested adding Nintendo characters. And that's history. You know how I talked about Player 1 mode in the beginning? Let's go a little more in depth about that. One player game is actually what it's called. There are 11 stages and 3 bonus stages. The first one is on Hyrule Castle, and you are against Link. The second stage is Yoshi's Team, and you fight 18 Yoshis on Yoshi's Island. Stage 3, you fight Fox on Sector Z. And the first bonus stage is here! Break the targets! The fourth stage is Mario World, where you fight Mario and Luigi with random element, and is placed on Peach's Castle. The fifth is Saffron City, and you are fighting Pikachu. The sixth is Giant Donkey Kong, where you fight a literal giant Donkey Kong in Congo Jungle. This is the second bonus stage, and all you do is board the platforms. Stage 7 is a Kirby team, where you fight all the Kirbys with their powers from each character on Dreamland. The 8th is Samus, is where you fight Samus on Planet Zebes. The 9th is Metal Mario, where you fight on Metal Crystal against Metal Mario. Here comes the third bonus stage, and it's last to race to the finish. Stage 10 is where you fight a polygon team of existing characters but weak. It's placed on Dual Zone, and it's the final stage. You know it. It's Master Hand of Final Destination! And that's basically it. For each character, if you complete Player 1 mode, you get a unique image. There were some scrap characters for this game, but basically all of them would come to the modern Smash games. These include Marth, King Dedede, Bowser, Mewtwo, and Clefairy. Every one of these characters except Clefairy would be playable in future Smash titles, but Clefairy was a Pokemon which appeared in the Pokeball in Super Smash Bros. Melee. Fun fact, Clefairy was considered to be added to the original Super Smash Bros., but Jigglypuff won. That's basically all, so I guess.
Okay, bye-bye.